What's up, guys? Politics Gaming here, and today I'm gonna go ahead and answer a question for you guys. Should you guys buy Power and Revolution? Should you guys look at the Steam reviews, see how it's rated, and then just be turned off by it? Do you want to play a game where you can play as a country, edit the taxes, pass laws, ban democracy? What do you want to do? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just give my straightforward answer. I honestly do recommend Power and Revolution. Power and Revolution is honestly the best political simulator you're ever going to find on the market as of right now. Superpower, democracy, any other of these games that you see just do not compare to the things that you can do in Power and Revolution. The amount of calculations that Power and Revolution has in its game, the amount of characters that you can play with, the amount of countries, the amount of decisions you can make, all of these contribute to how good of a game Power and Revolution is. And a lot of people, the main thing that you always hear about this game is that it is the buggiest game that you're ever going to find. If you have watched my channel and if you watch my content, I want to ask you how many bugs you've ever actually seen me come across in my games. How many times the pie chart has just completely broken itself. How many times my budget just breaks. How many times any of that happens. I've never, in any of the series that I've ever had one game-breaking bug. And I think this does contribute to a couple of things. I have a very good computer. I have a GTX 1060. I have a B450 Aorus motherboard. I have a Ryzen 5 2600X CPU. I don't know if that contributes to it because this game is literally like running a spreadsheet on your computer. It's just a spreadsheet with graphics. This game is not that hard to play. It's not that hard to load. However, there are a couple of problems with it, such as there are very, very rare occurrences in a regular game to where you yourself could break it. However, a lot of the times that you do see a lot of these people breaking the game, they're either using cheats or they're purposely changing things that are unrealistically calculated. And whenever this happens, this game is meant to calculate things in a realistic way. It's meant to calculate how much growth is supposed to be going into the country, how much your GDP is going up by, how much your world share of the GDP is, exports, imports, trade balance, price of oil, price of fuel, your debt, your taxes, your currency level, civil servants, civil pay, immigration status. All of this is just, there's so many calculations that are going on in this game. It is very understandable as to why this game breaks and why sometimes things don't go to plan. But in my own experience, I have rarely ever come across any of these bugs. A lot of the times that you do see a lot of these people complaining about the bugs, and I've asked these people, I said, are you using cheats? They say yes. So, for example, I'm going to go ahead and God and spy this. I'm going to go ahead, because first thing you do, you give yourself money. So, you're going to go ahead and do that. And then, unrealistically, you have a 41% deficit surplus. That's problem number one. Then you sit there, you start maxing the hell out of everything. It's going to start doing all of this, and then it's going to start just, you're increasing as much funding as you can Go ahead and do that. Then you edit your taxes the way you want to. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. A lot of the times you're going to go ahead and God inspire it because you're not going to let anyone do that. Blah, blah, blah. Go ahead and tax the living shit out of everyone. Go ahead and approve that law. And then, in any case, you're just going to come over here. You're probably going to nationalize a couple of things. You're going to force it to happen. You're going to just do all this. It's probably going to take a while for this, for me to break the game.
We are in a dead end.
Oh, wow. Nope. Oh, yeah, no. Just going to go ahead and delete that disorder for the dismissal of the head of state. Go ahead and dismiss that. We have a lot of these. Xenophobic attitude. Obviously. Because political district. Why is motor vehicles always the ones always causing trouble? Government security policy. That's kind of gay. Alright, but in any case, my main argument is that this game is not that bad. It is not. Yeah, see, I mean, this is how you start breaking it. Whenever you start doing all these cheats, that's the main problem, and that's where the problem kind of does lie. Maybe the cheating tool needs to be fixed. Maybe the game does need to be polished. But a lot of the times that you do break the game, you are probably cheating. You may there are a couple of instances where you are not cheating. You haven't even touched the God and Spy tool, and the game just breaks. That is understandable. I've had that happen to me too. Very, very rarely, however. But a lot of the times that I've ever used the modding tool, pulling the game to its limits, basically, and you are basically forcing the game to calculate things that it's not supposed to calculate at, and you are calculating unrealistic math proportions that is making the game extremely confused and extremely just out of its mind. So that is the reason why sometimes the game is very buggy. So in closing, basically, this game is a very fun game to play. If you like this topic, if you like politics, if you like geopolitics, play this game, buy this game, support Eversim, give them your money. Just be supportive. Whenever you do buy this game, don't have several hundred hours of gameplay and then complain about it, give it a bad review. You need to tell people what's good about this game instead of complaining about DRM or even just complaining about the bugs. The only thing you ever see is people just complaining about the bugs, but they're most likely cheating as well. And even then, some people don't have the modding tool. And I'm not disregarding that the game is buggy. The game is very buggy. The game is not perfect. But you at least have to say, if you are very interested in this, maybe sometimes, like, there are a lot of the reviews out there that are very genuine, that they're just saying, okay, well, this is the reason why I don't like that. Like, just having a bad review, it's also a kind of a complaint against, like, people who just make really short reviews and just say game's too buggy and that's it, give it a thumbs down. Like, that's kind of not fair. But anyway, guys, if you guys agreed with this, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Tell me your opinion on what you think about this game. Do you recommend it to your friends? Do you think that you should be able to have some of the DLC for free? There's a lot of complaints out there, and I want to hear you guys' opinion. So in any case, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want to hear more, please leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, tell me what you think of this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and take care.